Yeah, them for no one set the clock God in and I represent for who? I Chris explore. Sometimes we explore all them girl next door. But you know I explore the globe. You know the clock work never stop work, my brother man.
Yo, you know East man, I'm represent for Chris Explore, you dig quick and sweet.
Alright guys, so I'm starting my vlog today. We're going to Utrecht. Just gonna catch the train. We've got the double decker trains there, same as you see in other parts of Europe. So guys, before I get into this video today, remember to like, share, subscribe with anybody who likes this kind of content. Any destinations you want me to go, leave in the comment section. Message me on Instagram, TikTok. Right now we're doing our little Amsterdam adventure, well, Netherlands adventure. So stay tuned, let's go. Utrecht Central. So let's see what Utrecht has to offer, man. Wow, so we're just walking into the historical part of the city now. So you can see this beautiful tower in the background. I'm sure that's one of like the staple parts of Utrecht actually. It's supposed to be like a historic medieval town. Ooh, they got a beautiful cathedral here as well. Wow. So let's see. Let's have a look. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is Dom Tower, Gothic tower from the 17th century. It's got a panoramic view of Utrecht from the top of it. So I'm not going to go up there today. Or maybe I might, who knows. But I've actually come on a good day because the sun's come out and blessed us. Considering it's been raining a lot. You could actually hear the church bells going off right now. But anyways, my thoughts on Utrecht so far in comparison to Amsterdam, it's more of a medieval city, of course. You see more of the bigger brands and the bigger shops and things like that. But it's relatively quiet, although it is like a Monday, so it's working hours as well. But in terms of like this kind of architecture where you get the medieval buildings, I feel like this is the place to come. Guys, so this is the square where you can get a nice look at the tower and the canals as well. Wow. So you see that some people over there having like meals by the canal side, and this is like the famous canal that goes all the way up. And this is the tower where you get like the panoramic view. Alright guys, so this is the bottom of the Dom Tower. I think it's about like 15 euros to go up. So I'm not gonna go up there today. There's probably plenty of videos people are already going up there. So, but just look at the scale of this tower, man, how high it goes. And the detail in it as well. Look at the archway as well. Got like a little flower. Oh, they got like a little flower garden this way as well. So we'll probably check that out after. Look how high these. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. That monument in the middle. She's carrying that Olympic torch, isn't it? Wow. Yeah. Alright guys, so there's the plaza just near the tower. Look at this place I came from here. I'm assuming this is related to Olympics, but I don't know. Welcome to Dom Quaint. Look how high this goes. Yeah man, so this is a medieval city. I think when I read it up, it said that it was one of the most important cities in the Netherlands at one point in the past. So alright guys, so this looks, oh I know this place, it's the garden thing. I don't think you have to pay for this. Alright guys, so we got a beautiful garden. Yeah. Wow, look at this, man. Do you know what this reminds me of? Even though it's not in any relation to Britain or anything like that. Remember Harry Potter? Yeah, this is the kind of, yeah true, they probably filmed here as well. No, this place looks amazing, man. I wouldn't be surprised if it was done here. Could have been done here, yeah. It makes sense because this literally looks like, you know, in Harry Potter when it had like the gardens. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But it's like cathedral courtyard. Yeah, man, this place is a must visit for anybody. That's why they call it the medieval town of Netherlands. So it's a bit of a difference. Like if you're coming to the Netherlands and you want to see something different from the regular cities, or even Amsterdam kind of feels like a town more than a city, you'll come here if you want like the medieval vibe. Like, I don't think I've actually seen anything like this, although I've been to many medieval places in the world. Is Flora's Hof, which is Flora's walled garden. This has been here since 1803. Okay. It was demolished. So the palace was demolished in 1803, and the landscape architect designed this garden. So let's have a look in here. Now, in one of my older videos, I mentioned something about the secret garden. This reminds me more of it than anything else. So you got like the view of the tower as well. Into the garden we go, guys. So this is the gate that I used to have before when it was first opened, 1803. As you can see, this is probably either the architect or one of the people we hired to actually put it together. It's got his name across there as well. And it's just a floral garden, and then you can see that the tower in the background there. So this is the tower, Dom Tower in the background here as well. And yeah. Oh, has a nice paint in here. Maybe this is what the courtyard used to look like before. So best believe I'm getting some photos of this. This looks great, man. So even in the walls they got like some nice carvings and architecture. That looks like, what would you call that? My Age of the Empire senses are tingling right now. If you know about that game, you know. Got a nice little water fountain in here as well. Alright guys, so I think that's most of what there is to see in Utrecht if you're coming for a quick visit. What I rate Utrecht, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Simply because the architecture is beautiful. If you're someone who likes like medieval stuff, you like photography, this is the place for you. I'm not saying not go to Amsterdam. I think you should go everywhere really, but certain cities are just better for certain things. And over here you find more of the culture too. Oh, this is another little garden. I don't think we've been to this one. So we got another little garden here, guys. These cloisters were built in the 11th and partly in the 12th century as part of the Roman Maria Major of St. Mary's Church. So this is just like a little flower garden. Okay, so that's what this building is. The cloister garden. So you got like 4 different parts of it. And this is the church back here, by the way. I noticed this building when we were coming, but I didn't think it was anything of importance, but it seems to be like a historical monument here that's been kind of redesigned. If you look, it's got like a more modern look to it. But this is the garden. So yeah, touching back on what I was saying earlier, this is kind of what you get when you come to this part of the Netherlands. Sure, there's other towns like this too, but this is my first experience with medieval architecture in the Netherlands. So let's keep going. This looks cool as well, this little... Oh, this is cool. I don't know who designed this or what it was meant to be, but I mean, I know what it's meant to be. I mean, what it's trying to symbolize, but this is a beautiful water fountain, man. Alright, let's go. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe with anybody who loves this kind of content. Tell me one place in the comment section that I might have missed, or one place you recommend I should go to, and I'll see you guys in the next video.